Can Shericka Jackson upset Elaine Thompson Fraser and Fraser Pryce over 200 meters at the Jamaica National Trials? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please. Hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go in and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, una ready? Yep, good to go. One of the moments that the entire track and field world will anxiously await is the clash of the three sprint queens out of Jamaica at the upcoming Jamaica National Trials, which will be held at the National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica. This has to be the clash over all three in the women's 200 meters, a final that I don't think any one of you would want to miss. We at Peter Lloyd World would like to ask you, do you think Shericka Jackson could upset the apple cart, turn the place upside down, freak out everybody, and win the women's 200 meters at the Jamaica National Trials? At the recently held Rome Diamond League, Shericka Jackson, aka the Superwoman, laid down one of the best times in the 2022 season thus far over the women's 200 meters, a time of 21.91 to win and beat the reigning Olympic 200 meter champion and second fastest all time over the 200 meters, Elaine Thompson Fraser, who ran second, and Dina Asher-Smith, the reigning world 200 meter champion from 2019. In fact, Shericka Jackson's execution and corner was one of absolute brilliance. Shericka Jackson ran 21.91 to win, with Elaine Thompson Fraser running 22.25, a marked improvement, and Dina Asher-Smith running 22.27 to take that third position. It must be noted that this 200 meter lineup may have been the best 200 meter female lineup thus far for the 2022 season. I mean, this featured Alison Felix, Shauna Miller-Weibo, Munjika Kambunji, Dina Asher-Smith, Elaine Thompson Fraser, and of course Shericka Jackson. So this was a big win for Jackson. And you know about us here at Peter Lloyd World and statistics. Shericka Jackson enters the National Trials Senior 200 meters women with the fastest time out of the lot, that time of 21.91 seconds. Now, at the Prefontaine Classic, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce ran in and won the women's 200 meters in a solid field. Not one as stacked as Rome, but still a solid field. Fraser-Pryce ran and won in a time of 22.41. And I have to tell you that the conditions there were not the very best, but I still think she did a brilliant job in winning. However, her time was not as impressive as the 21.91 that Shericka Jackson executed at the Rome Diamond League. The win, in our opinion, looked easy, if one could say easy. And she did significantly improve her opening 200 meter time. Oh, this win of 22.41 by Shericka Fraser Pryce was a big improvement over her 22.79 opening run that she did at the Velocity Fest at the National Stadium in Kingston. And I'm going to state again in that 200-meter run at the Velocity Fest, she pretty much stopped running after the first 100 meters. She literally shut it all the way down. She walked through the finishing line. So, does she have more in the tank? It's kind of obvious that Shericka Fraser Pryce has a whole lot more left in the gas tank. Also, I want to state that Elaine Thompson Fraser's run of 22.25 to take that second place at the Rome Diamond League is also a marked improvement over her season opening time, also at the National Stadium in the 200 meters. That time was 22.75, and I concede that she didn't look as good as Shericka Fraser Pryce. In fact, she looked winded, but again, marked improvement in the run. Now, Shericka Jackson is the 400-meter runner here, so she has, I think, naturally more stamina and strength. Clearly, Jackson is getting faster and faster, and seriously, people, 21.91 this early in the season is a serious run. That's a serious run, and Shericka Jackson, if you look at that race again, did not look as winded, and she also looked as if she had a whole lot more left in the gas tank. So statistically, we here at Peter Lloyd World, looking at the numbers, Shericka Jackson should win at the national trials. But here's the thing. I am not sure that Shericka Fraser Pryce has shown her hand, so to speak. And I do not believe she'll be competing in the 100 meters, and Shericka Fraser Pryce likes to win. So I think she may actually go all out at the national trials, which says that Shericka Jackson may have some serious work on her hands. The other point that I want to make to you is that Elaine Thompson Fraser tends to peak closer to the major event, which in this case would be the World Athletics Championships. Please remember that she did not win. In fact, she came second in the 100 meters last year, and I believe she came second or third. No, she came third in the 100 meters last year, and I believe she probably came third in the 200 meters also. So her peaking is different. She's really concentrating on, in other words, Elaine Thompson Fraser just has to get through and represent the team to get to the World Championships. That's her only goal at this point. So I'm not sure if she's going to really want to win. However, if we continue to just look at the numbers, 22.25 by Elaine Thompson Fraser is considerably faster than Shericka Fraser Pryce's 22.41. So the numbers imply that it should be Shericka Jackson with that 21.91 who wins. Elaine Thompson Fraser should come second with her 22.25, and Shericka Fraser Pryce third with her 22.41. But I'm going to say it again. Shericka Fraser Pryce, I believe, is only running one race. That's the 200 meters. She's going to go all out because I do not think she's going to compete in the 200 meters at World Championships. So she's going to go all out to win. This is my opinion, and she seems to have a whole lot more left in those legs, people. Look at her last couple races. She did not look winded running 10.67. Who the heck does it get winded running 10.67? Who you know? I don't know about anybody who does that. And we do know that Elaine Thompson Fraser did run hard running that 22.25, which was beaten by Shericka Jackson. And Jackson certainly has a whole lot more in the legs. But there's one more element one has to look at. Elaine Thompson's progression in terms of getting fast over the 200 meters is massive. She went from 22.75 to 22.25. That's a huge improvement, people. So I think the numbers imply Shericka Jackson first, Elaine Thompson Fraser very close second, Shericka Fraser Pryce third. We also predict that the winner will have to run something between 21.75 to 21.81 to win. That's our opinion. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, leave your comments. You are kings and queens. Bless up!